Oh, that was very, very bloody nice. A lovely, like I said, when I first paused it, what a legendary little conglomeration. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know the word for it.
This is how your parents used to make albums, kids.
Under the water, it's cold and it's gray. My torrid autumn, another season decays. Open up the hollow, and my walls come down. Tell you it's a problem just when no one's around. But then I know what's wrong. God, you complicated everything. I know you're gone, gone, gone. This is where I will draw a line. I will draw my line. Burning my cathedrals, 'cause I don't pray anymore. Look at all these people, tragic little people. They're smiling and they don't know what for. But then I know what's wrong. God, you complicated everything. I know you're gone, gone, gone. This is where I will blur my line. I will blur my line.
Alright, I've got to pause it at some point, haven't I? Flipping Nora. Hold on. Give me a sec, because this is... Hold on. It's lagging AF for me over here. Let me hide it. Show it again. Oh, it happens like that on stream sometimes. What a legendary ball of mashup, you know? Hello, my friends. Shout out Dane. You absolute legend. Love to you, brother. Thank you for this request. You absolute G. That first little guitar-y bit was very Dave Grohl, wasn't it? Wasn't it? You know what I mean? I feel like you could... I don't know if it's like the tone of everything. You know what I mean? But it was very... Well, it was very Dave Grohl. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know what? I've heard people over the years kind of not hate on Corey Taylor. That would be a very strong way of saying it. But they underestimate him, you know, for his vocal ability. Sit and watch this. Motherfucker can sing. You know what I mean? And if you ever, like, have you never heard Stone Sour as well? You know what I'm saying? What a great fucking voice this man has. Damn, I'm enjoying this. It's very, it feels like it's got a bit of a, maybe somber is the right word. It's got a very sort of deep in the thoughts and feels undertone to it. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. I like that a lot. There's a bit of emotion in it. I can almost hear this picture. Can you not? Anyway, I hope all is well, my friends. Thank you for being here. I've never heard this song before. And Dane was like, try this. And then somebody else was like, yeah, you should try that. That's a good song. I backed this decision. So here we are. Shout out to you, Dane. Big up yourself, you absolute legend. We're getting into a bit, it's getting a bit meatier where I paused it, you know what I mean? I could sit here and listen to this whole thing front to back, I feel like. How did 2.5, almost 3 minutes just vanish like that? Damn. And I hope the little audio, I hope you guys didn't see it the way that I saw it, but there was like an audio lag. The video and the audio were out of sync. That's why I turn it off and turn it back on again. Like I say, it happens on stream sometimes. But I hope all is well, my friends. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for your time. I'm a big fan of Dave Grohl, and my favourite band of all time is Slipknot. And him, as you can see by this wonderful picture just here of Willa Wallow. It looks almost like CGI'd on, doesn't it? It's totally really there, I promise you. Absolute legend, this bloke. And they're up there with my 2 favourite bands of all time. So anything that's got a bit of Dave and a bit of Corey in it, or individually, I'm here for it. So again, Dane, thank you, bro. I'm not going to waffle too much, even though I've waffled loads already. But welcome, if you are new. I hope all is well. I hope life is treating you good. Let's crack on. Let's see where we're going with this.
You're gone, gone, gone. This is where I will blur my line. I will blur my line. My house is haunted, dark and deserted. They're made of my secrets and shame. Maybe I once had, but now I'm not worth it. I can't even tell you my name, but then I know what's wrong. God, you complicated everything. I know you're wrong. God, you took it all away from me.
Bit of spit action.
I know you're gone, gone, gone. This is where I will cross my line. I am crossing my line. Oh yeah! yeah, motherfucker!
Now he's crossing his line. The great big mouth. I want to hear that last little out bit again. Sorry. I love seeing studio stuff like this. You know what I mean? I don't know if you ever watched it's like Dave Grohl had access to all of this musical stuff in a studio, and he wrote this big long. There were like 4 different drum kits, and he's playing on xylophones and shit like that. It was fucking amazing. If you haven't seen it, I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. Oh, if I remember, or if I find it while pre-edit, I'll pop it up for you. But it's fan-bloody-tastic. It don't half give you a bit of insight into just how effing talented the bloke is. You know what I mean? As if we needed a reminder. You know what I mean? It's been reminding us for what, 30 years now. Oh, that was really good.
I know you're gone, gone, gone. This is where I will cross my line. I am crossing my line. Oh yeah! yeah, motherfucker! Yeah.
So we've got like 10 seconds.
Really awesome.
It fucking really is awesome. Look at this handsome bloke. Look at him. Oh, I don't want to let it run too far because it will be like, look at this ad. It'll be like, I don't want to. Okay, we're going to go black screen. Oh, that was very, very bloody nice. A lovely, like I said, when I first paused it, what a legendary little conglomeration. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know the word for it. But they've drawn, you know what I mean? Who else would you want on a record? Who else would you want on the record? You know? There's a question for you to answer below in the comments. I like that. I really like that. Like I say, it reminded me of that, for the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. I watched it a little while back. It's just Dave goes off into the studio, you know what I mean? He plays everything, he does everything, and it's fantastic. I just sat here with a coffee on, just mesmerized by watching him do it all. You know what I'm saying? And it turned out to be fan-bloody-tastic. I would highly, highly recommend you go and watch that. I really hope I can remember before I get this edited and put out. I really do. But I enjoyed that a lot. I liked that it had this, like, I guess where they were playing it in the musical scale of things, it had like a not dark, well, kind of, almost like a downtrodden feel to it. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, when you're in one of them moods and it's a bit dingy out and it's raining and you feel a bit like, fuck's sake. You know, it had one of them vibes for me, but with like a you can smash through this kind of vibe shining through. You know what I mean? Like I say, it had that particular undertone. And I really liked it. I really did like it. And again, shout out Dane, you absolute legend. I hope you are well, my friend. Please do hit me up on this video. I'll probably see you, well, I don't know actually. This is going out on Patreon today, so you'll probably see it. Just hit me up, bro. Just hit me up so I know that you're okay. I know that everything is well. And shout out yourself. You are also a wonderfully talented man. As I've seen on the Discord, as all of us have seen on the Discord. If you're not a part of it, links below. Dane posted this sick, he's playing acoustic and he's singing and he was a bit like, I don't know. Fucking smashed it, bro. You've got a lovely voice. You are a very talented man. You really are. So take some love from me and a big old hug. Big old juicy hug. And have a hello there in honor of our Twitch hellos. And keep being the legend that you are, bro. You really do. You bring light to our lives. You know what I mean? I know that you're guaranteed to be going through a lot on a day-to-day basis, and we absolutely love you, bro. We're right here in your corner. We're fighting for you. You know what I mean? We love you, bro. We really do. So thank you for this. Really, really thank you. You know I'd like it. I totally liked it. But I'm not going to waffle too much. I've got so much to do right now. I've got to record a bunch of reactions. By the time you see this on YouTube, I will, in a couple hours, I'm landing in Poland. So shout out my Polish homies. Going for Easter with the missus. And if you're seeing this on Patreon, happy Sunday to you. I hope you're having a great day. You know that I love you to pieces. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. But like I say, I'm going to leave you to your days. I'm sure you're busy, as am I. But shout out my Discordians and my Twitch folk. All links below, as always. My patrons and my elite. I love you guys to bits. I really, really do. Thank you for everything. For everything. You bunch of legends. And aside from all the waffle, my friends, please do take care when you're out and about in the world, because you are awesome and you are righteous. And I do want to see you in the next one. Peace and love, my friends.